Alright, we're back with another episode, and I don't know, I'm feeling hard to be excited about investigating the potential death of our bestie Cocorico.
Yeah. Well, shit. Let's go. We might still have a chance to save him.
Come on, Sparrowson, keep up.
Preemptively wheezing.
No time for wheezing. If Cocorico was last seen around here, then there has to be a clue nearby.
Right. Ooh. It's this thing again.
Oh,
blood.
maybe that blood. There's a pool of blood here. It looks fresh.
Cocoricos?
I see drag marks heading toward that tunnel, which leads straight to the Seine. If I had to guess, someone was killed here last night, and their body was hastily disposed of in the river. But I see several sets of bloody footprints too. Some are faint, but they head that way toward the main road.
So he could still be alive?
Let's see where the footprints go.
Da, da, da. Oh, Notre Dame. That bloody famous. Here, the footsteps leading to Notre Dame.
It seems that way.
Unbelievable. Sanctuary. Where's a friar when you need one?
Forget the friar. Let's keep following the blood trail and see where it ends up.
Wait a minute, Falcon. Shouldn't we get the police involved before we go any further?
You remember when what Severin wrote in his letter? The inspector was the one who gave him the tip-off.
Huh? What are you saying? You think the police are in on this?
At this point, anything's possible. We have to stay focused on the trial.
Trail.
Trail leads.
Hey, wait up! That way leads straight down to... Oh god, zombies.
What?
What?
Man, I'm famished. When is that mouthy parrot going to relieve me of duty so I can go grab a snack?
Oh my god, he's one of the rebels. Rebels?
One of the rebels. The trail keeps going. Hey.
Hey, isn't that the conciergerie jailkeeper? Quack?
It's Quark, you dummies.
I had no idea you were a religious man, monsieur.
I'm not. I had a career change. Private security pays much better than regular old jail keeping, you know.
Monsieur, we don't have much time, so I'll keep it brief. We're following a trail that leads to the door behind you. We need you to let us pass.
The door behind me? Ha! You idiots. That door leads straight to the catacombs. You don't want to go there.
Catacombs?
And besides, just because I know how to get in doesn't mean I'm just going to let you pass. I've got a job to do. I have integrity. I've promised to act as a guard. That's what I'm doing.
You want a bribe, don't you?
Bingo. What you got?
It must be tiring to stand there all day, all night. I bet you would love something to eat.
Now that you mention it, what you got?
Chocolates.
Yeah. Here you go, monsieur.
Oh yeah, that's the jackpot right there. Gimme.
So, what do you say, monsieur? Can we go on?
Oh yeah, no problem. That's the door behind me. I ain't stopping you.
That's the door to the catacombs. Is it that simple?
Yeah, it's that simple. What are we expecting of him? But case of something. Go on, go look.
He's gonna shut us in there.
Heh, what idiots. They're walking straight into a pitch black maze without even a torch. I wonder, will they get lost and starve, or will they find the crazy lion girl and get shot? Either way, ain't my problem.
Ooh, Quark. Upon examining the doorway, Falcon and Sparrowson find themselves at the top of the stone staircase that spirals into the abyss below.
Here goes nothing?
They begin the descent.
I knew an underground passage would be dark, but this is ridiculous. I can't even see my hand in front of my face.
Just keep putting one foot in front of the other, Sparrowson. Ah, I think that was the last step. Now it's just twisted tunnels ahead of us.
I should take up smoking. If I smoked, I would have a match right now, and we would be able to see where we're going. Plus, you know, all the health benefits. I know probably can't.
Keep it together, Sparrowson.
I know, I'll unravel this loose thread. I'll unravel this loose thread from my jacket. We can just trace the string to find our way back, if we reach a dead end.
Ah, good thinking. Just like Theseus and the Minotaur.
That worked out well. Wait, there aren't many Minotaurs in there, are there? Head of a bull, body of a bull, scary stuff.
That's not... Actually, never mind. It feels like there's a gap in the wall here. I guess the path branches. I can feel a slight breeze coming from the passage to the left. The air seems a little more stagnant to the right. I want to go deeper in, so let's take the...
I'm always one of those, you stick your right arm out, you follow the right wall, so... Oh, I don't know.
The air must get more stagnant the deeper we travel into the tunnels. Let's press onward.
The wall feels weird and bumpy. What kind of stone is this?
I hate to break it to you, Sparrowson, but that's not stone.
Wait, so what is it?
Well, we're in a crypt.
Oh dear. I thought we'd be dealing with one or two coffins, not walls of skeletons.
Keep it together, Sparrowson. Severin's life is on the line.
You're right. I have to stay focused.
Oh, it looks like the path branches again.
Are my eyes going funky from the darkness, or is there a glimmer of light coming from the right path?
No, I see it too. There's definitely some light on that side.
That
the
means
light could be a torch.
Could be a torch if the lion lady is going to shoot us. It's definitely getting lighter. I can see my hands again. But that might just mean we're getting close to an exit, right? Maybe this will have been a wild goose chase.
Hush. Listen.
Voices?
Voices. We're getting close.
Wait, Falcon. Aren't you scared?
Terrified. There they are.
I'll ask one more time. What is your name? Are you with the police? The royal guards? Speak, bird!
Man, Beaumont, we've been
Australian.
here all night, and he simply ain't talking. He didn't react to coaxing. He didn't react to torture. Maybe it's time to, administer some justice.
Justice. That word.
Oh, the rooster finally crows.
You want to know who I am? Fine. My name is Severin Cocorico. I am a public prosecutor for the Cour d'Assises.
Well, Sevy, it's been a pleasure, but we can't be having spies running around our base of operations now, can we? So without further ado, I hereby sentence you to...
Wait a minute, Piero. This is no ordinary spy.
Because he's a prosecutor.
No, because he's the bastard who condemned my father 10 years ago.
Whoa, are you sure?
I had my suspicions when I saw his smug air of arrogance, his holier-than-thou glare. But now I know his name and occupation, there's no doubt. Do you remember, Bird? Do you remember the trial of a homeless lion in the winter of 1835?
What was your father's name?
Jean Beaumont.
What were his crimes?
His only crime was trying to feed a starving child. He took a handful of vegetables from a grocer's stand, not out of greed, but out of sheer desire to see me survive. But he was seen by a policeman, another arrogant cockerel like yourself, actually. So my father was thrown in jail. He was dragged to court. I had the privilege of watching the proceedings from the stands. I remember your sharp words. This man is a thief. This man is a scoundrel. He deserves the harshest possible punishment for his crimes. You didn't care about the consequences. You didn't care about why my father did what he did. All you cared about was fulfilling your lust to see a criminal behind bars. My father received a sentence of 5 years. He died on his 3rd. Do you remember him?
Mademoiselle, in all of my days as prosecutor, I have seen over 1,000 of cases. I'm not going to remember a single bred thief.
You rotten Conrad! We're all just insects to you, aren't we? Who cares if a child starves on the streets, as long as you put enough criminals behind bars to meet your quota, am I right? Your silence speaks volumes of your guilt. Severin Cocorico, you have been tried by the people of the Second Republic. We have found you guilty on the counts of conspiracy, of the murder of Croque Monsieur, and of the murder of my father, Jean Beaumont.
Oh, I have been found guilty? Mademoiselle, if you want to shoot me so you can fulfill your revenge fantasies, then by all means, shoot me. But don't pretend for a moment that this mob resembles a court of justice in any form.
Holy shit. A court of justice? Now there's a contradiction. Bird, you know nothing of justice. Flair, Remus, read this man his last rites.
With pleasure, madame.
Falcon, we have to make a move. Say something. If you speak up, you're gonna get shot.
I don't
If you
care.
stay silent, Cocorico's gonna say something. Gonna get shot.
We've got to speak up. All right, I'm going in.
I'm coming too.
No. I need you to get out of here. Go find the police, Royal Guard, anyone. I'll stall for time.
Falcon. Okay, I'll go get help. Shit, this is just... Do you have any last words?
Just pull the bloody trigger and be done with it. Wait! Wait. He's right. This is a terrible trial. There's no evidence, no defense, no examination of the facts. You've dragged a man off the streets and decided his fate based purely on your own prejudices and whims. I hear the clack does this bird brain think he is. I am this man's defense attorney. I am JJ Falcon.
Da, da, da.
JJ, what are you doing? Defense attorney? You're a raving loony is what you are.
Oh, it's why. I've seen this Monsieur dropping in our conversations before. He cannot be trusted.
Everyone, please hear me out.
I don't know. I want to say Friar Remus because he's a priest, he's a monk.
Shall we try?
So he has some kind of god in him.
Friar Remus, you are a man of God. Surely you don't approve of this sort of mob violence.
I see no issue. The good book is full of stories of violence. Joshua ransacked the city of Jericho. Ehud and the judges were ruthless assassins. Samson killed thousands before meeting his fate.
Well, sure, but that's the Old Testament. What would Jesus say about this?
He would say, I did not come to bring peace, but a sword. Matthew 10:34.
Oh, damn.
Do you see, Falcon? This man's death is inevitable. For the good of France and in the name of justice, he must be killed.
Justice. There's that word again. Madame, I won't presume to know who you are or what you stand for, but shooting this man right now would not bring you justice. It would only serve to satisfy your desire for revenge.
Justice, revenge, what's the difference?
Due process, madame. By following an organised chain of events, justice ensures that both sides have a fair and balanced trial.
My father did not receive a fair and balanced trial.
Then this is your opportunity to show the Rooster how it should be done.
Ooh, nice.
Madame, surely you aren't entertaining the words of this heathen.
Fine, Falcon. We'll play this your way. We shall have a formal trial for the murder of the croque monsieur.
Excellent. Shall we head back to my office and file the necessary papers?
Don't take me for a fool. You'll walk us right into a trap. We shall have the trial right here and now.
Right here, in the catacombs.
It's as good a place as any. I suppose we'll be needing a judge.
I'll volunteer.
No thanks, Piero. We're trying to form a courtroom, not a circus.
Aw.
Just go see how the security is doing, Piero. We don't want any more spies wandering in.
Rightio.
Perhaps I can help, madame. You know I am a pious man, after all.
Okay, Remus, you can be our judge, and I will lead the prosecution.
What about the jury? With due respect, I don't trust your peers to be impartial.
Look around you. As we speak, we are being watched and judged by countless dead men and women. They shall be our jury.
That may work as a metaphor, but in practical terms...
In practical terms, it is me you have to convince, Falcon. Convince me that this bird is not guilty. After all, I'm the one who holds the gun.
Well, it looks like we are ready to get started. Ahem. The trial of Severin Cocorico is underway. He stands accused of the murder of the man known as the Croque Monsieur in cold blood. Madame Beaumont, please explain the details of what happened.
Very well. Last night, at the stroke of midnight, 2 gunshots were heard on the Rue des Marmozettes. Pierre alerted us, and we managed to arrive before the police did. On the scene, I saw the man known as the Croque Monsieur, a good friend of ours, lying in a pool of his own blood. Standing over the body, I saw the murderer, Severin Cocorico, still clutching his murder weapon.
Am I to understand that you did not witness the crime firsthand, madame? That you only saw the aftermath?
Yes, but one of us did happen to see the incident itself.
Madame Beaumont, I found this here pigeon running around our tunnels.
Oh,
no.
God. I'm no pigeon, monsieur.
He's a spy in any case. What's I execute him right now?
It's all right, he's with me.
With you?
He's my assistant, he carries my bags and stuff.
Falcon, I trust that you do not have any other assistants lurking around the corner.
No, madame.
Then take your lackey out of my sight. Psst, Falcon.
What is it?
Saw someone lurking in the catacombs. Think he was watching us from the shadows.
Another rebel?
I don't know. But he got spooked when he saw me. He dropped this.
What's this? A political pamphlet.
Cult pamphlet has been added to your evidence folder.
Well, I best be getting back to the patrols then.
Not so fast, Piero. You witnessed the crime firsthand, did you not?
I did, ma'am.
Then you can be our first witness. Go stand in the centre.
Okie dokie. Do I need to say an oath or something?
That won't be necessary. We trust you.
Just tell us what you saw last night, Piero.
Okie dokie. I saw it as plain as day. The Croix Monsieur was just minding his own business on Rue de Marmoset, when all of a sudden, this here breed of a rooster appeared with his gun in his hand. Bam! The rooster fired, the Croc slumped to the floor. Using the last of his strength, the Croix Monsieur drew his own gun. Bam! The Croc fired back.
So, to clarify, Cocorico shot first.
Yes, ma'am. No question there.
What happened next?
Well, I knew you guys, Fontaine, Remus and you, ma'am, were only a stone's throw away at the cathedral, so I ran to get your help. We all arrived back on the scene maybe a minute after I'd left it.
And there I saw the dead Croque Monsieur and the murderer Severin Cocorico with my own eyes. Thank you for your report, Piero.
It's nothing, ma'am.
You see, Falcon, Piero is not the sharpest knife in the kitchen.
True that.
But he is honest to a fault. I would trust his word with my own life.
Well, I don't doubt the man's honesty, madame. Nonetheless, I would like to cross-examine the witness.
Cross-examine? What does that mean?
I don't claim to be an expert of the law. That was always my brother's role in the family. But I think a cross-examination means that Falcon would like to waste our time by asking pointless questions.
Actually, it means that I would like to make sure that Piero's story holds up under scrutiny. Yes, I will be asking questions, but only questions that directly relate to the case at hand.
Clearly a pointless stalling tactic, madam. Shall we put an end to the trial?
No. We will let the bird have his little cross-examination. But I'm warning you, Falcon, don't mess with me.
Don't mess with you.
If I get the slightest inkling that you are rambling to stall for time, I will end this trial on the spot. Do I make myself clear? Start questioning Cocorico's shoe size or the colour of the Croque Monsieur's underwear, and I'll lose my patience.
Yeah, I get it.
Do
you think that the Croque Monsieur was a crocodile?
Probably, because he started changing the spelling from Croque Monsieur as in the food to croc.
How can you see it as plain as day when
it
it's
was night?
You claim that you saw the incident as plain as day. Yep, plain as day.
The crime occurred at night.
Piero, I would like to remind you that this crime occurred around midnight, in February, on an overcast, moonless night, in an unlit alley. What's your point? It would have been dark, so dark that you could not possibly have correctly identified the people involved. Hey, I swear I saw what I saw.
Hold on, Falcon. You slipped up. You say the alley was unlit, but I distinctly recall there being lanterns over Rue de Marmoset.
Oh, that's right. We live in La Ville Lumiere. There's a gas lamp on every street. You're right, Madame Beaumont. There are street lanterns over Rue de Marmoset, but they wouldn't have been any good.
Oh.
What?
I don't know. Oh. Shit. Yeah, because we never went to the Rue de Marmoset, did we?
Take a look at this.
You're saying this is how you know the street rats are broken?
Well, you see,
Picked up the wrong piece of evidence, didn't you?
yeah, I messed up.
Are you trying to toy with me? I don't appreciate it. Explain yourself, Falcon. Why do you think the street lamps over Rue de Marmosettes were broken?
Well, I don't have the whatever it is.
Shit.
Take a look at this.
Yeah.
We don't know. We do know, but
We don't have any evidence.
He is floundering, madam.
Falcon, your respect for your comrade is admirable, and you displayed great valiance by leaping headfirst into the lion's den, but you have failed to convince me of his bird's innocence.
and a bit more. I implore you.
Not another word. We humoured you, we set up a court and went through the motions of a trial, and now the Rooster's guilt has been formally
How?
proven.
We have more evidence.
Enough, the trial is over. Severin Cocorico, you have been formally tried by the people of the Second Republic. We have found you guilty on the counts of conspiracy, of the murder of the Croque Monsieur, and of the murder of my father, Jean Beaumont.
Madam, please. JJ, it's all right. I've made my peace.
Fuck.
This is far from all right. Dying in the name of a new republic, at the hands of rebels. There are worse ways to go. It was good enough for Robespierre, right? Severin.
Oh god, no. Tend to the body, Piero.
Yes, ma'am. Do you plan to kill us too?
Why would I do that? You two have done nothing wrong. I see no reason for you to be tried, let alone executed.
Your mercy is admirable, madame, but I fear if we let these two go, they will tell the police everything. They would compromise us.
No, we promise to keep our beak shut, right, Falcon?
Ah, but we cannot trust the word of potential traitors. Madame, for the good of France, we must execute the birds right now.
Some man of God you are. I hate to admit it, but you have a point, Remus. This is an unpleasant situation. What to do? Okay, I know. I'm going to give you a choice. You have two options. The first is that I shoot you right here and now. That's not something either of us particularly want, but if it must be done... What's option number 2? You join us. We need lawyers to help bring the new republic into fruition. Your skills would be very much appreciated. Our skills? Somebody has to draft new laws, somebody has to file the paperwork to secure the new republic's internationally recognized legal status. Somebody has to prosecute the officials who corrupt this country. Wouldn't that be a glorious job? You mean prosecute the Prime Minister or the King? We can discuss the specifics later. For now, I need to hear a decision. What will it be? If we die, does that end the game? We get to try again and maybe save Cocorico?
I don't know. I want to see what happens when we say would rather die.
Yeah, fuck it, let's have a go.
I would rather.
Join you!
God
We'd
damn
love
it,
to join you!
Sparrowson.
The Rebels and the Aviary attorneys! What a team!
Sparrowson, this is serious. Let me talk.
No, I know what you were going to say, and it was stupid. I'm not going to let you throw away both of our lives just so you can satisfy your stupid pride.
I refuse to work with the monster who murdered Severin.
You don't have to be happy with the task, just play along. Are you two done conferring? We can't draw this out any longer.
Fine, we'll work with you.
Good. Then a verbal contract has been made. So, what happens now? Pierre and Fontaine will lead to the Canal Joyeux. I will finish up here and meet you in 2 hours. Needless to say, they shall be keeping a close watch on you. Don't even think about running.
Of course.
Then we're done here. Fontaine, lead the way.
Yes, madame.
I forgot he was here.
Come along, Lucy.
You can't seriously be trusting these filthy lawyers, madame. They're probably plotting revenge for their dead friend at this very moment.
I do trust them. Throughout that trial, I got the impression that Falcon was trying to de-escalate the situation, avoid violence. Such a viewpoint is naive, but it is exactly what we need in this revolution.
But they will betray you.
If they are stupid enough to even raise one feather against me, they will regret it.
Ooh.
No!
Wait, Wait for an update in 2 days' time to play this ending, or return to the load screen and try to reach a different path.
I'd say let's try a different path, shall we? 'Cause
Yeah,
I
let's
reckon,
try and
like,
actually save
we
Kokoro.
can save Signy. We could probably purposely try and take down Dame Cataline.
Yeah. Okay, we'll try that.
Yeah.
Okay, next time.
On Aviary Tangy.
Da-da-da-da-da.
Thanks for watching!
Bye.